So here we go. This is the second phase of the test here. We've got Stradic 8,000. Stradic 8,000 fitted with 50-pound braid. This is fitted with tough line. This is HMG. HMG medium heavy 7-foot rod. So there's a difference between a foot here between this one and the 6-foot one. We tried the 6-foot one earlier. Same thing. We get the same information in the same gear. 80-pound Andy with a Cubera 80. Okay, this is a test to see how we can pop it. With the 65 braid was pretty good. So now we've got a smaller line. This should go a little further, but we will see how this one works. So. Okay, this is a 7-foot rod here, and so we're gonna see if we can pop it like we normally do here. So this is the way we pop. It's a crank and pop. It's not like cranking and popping. It's as soon as you crank forward to the left, you're popping the rod up. It creates a lot of pressure on the gear, according to Shimano. It's not like just straight retrieving. It's a crank and pop. So I think this is made to pop, stop, pop, stop. So seems like it's okay. I mean, we can do crank and pop in this fashion. So we'll see how much we're throwing. We're probably throwing about 80, 90 yards there. So we can actually do this here. Stop for a few here, and then crank again. I mean, we can. I think we can adjust it. Look like this can go slower probably. It's not made for like a kaku. It's because the cup is big. The cup is a little bigger than the. I'd say cup is twice. The face is like twice as big as a kaku. The kaku is a little easier, more faster. It's almost like a stick bait almost. But because the cup is so big, this takes a little more toll here. As you can see, the cup here is pretty big. It's bigger than my thumb. So it displaces a lot of water. But it's okay. So now we're gonna try and see it pull and drag with a 7-foot rod here. I need more arm here. It's more like a wrist. This produces some action here, but I don't think you can do this too long. I can feel on the top shoulders of my shoulders. I can feel it like you know, you can't be doing this all day though. So if you're throwing a 200-gram plug, that's pretty big. This is only 80, so it's probably a little over 3 ounces actually. So we've got one portion. We'll try this portion here. We'll do this one here. So it's easy to pull. This is flat water in the bay, and so if you're gonna go in rough water, this might be you won't be able to do what I'm doing here. That's for sure. So I think it's easy to crank. The crank and pop might work, but you can't do it too long because it puts pressure on the forearm. So we'll do one more with a crank and pop here. So this is the method that I use. This is a crank and pop. So whenever you're cranking, you're popping. It's a little different technique than any other people that use a lure. But we can do this with a Cubera 80. And like I said, in flat terrain you can do this, but when you get a lot of waves, this will be a little harder to pull because the cup is bigger. So anyway, so that's with a Stradic 8,000. So anyway, this is where we at. Nice little popper. So we're gonna change over and do test number 3. Test number 3 will be a different rod, a different reel. But anyway, this is with the Stradic FJ. WWJ Whipping with Joe. Thank you for watching.